All praises to the Most High God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Grace and peace to all of you guys. In the name of Yahweh and His Son Yeshua, Jesus the Christ. Okay, in this video, guys, I am responding once again to a sermon that was given at the United Church of God on July 16th, 2016 by Pastor Scott Ashley of the Colorado Springs, Colorado congregation. He gave a sermon entitled, Where Are We in Prophecy? Where Are We in Prophecy? And he talked about the decline of the English-speaking nations, the Israelitish nations of the West, and specifically the decline of America. And he talked about the decline of America's military. And first of all, let me just say something very bluntly here. America does not have a military. But for just a moment, I will go ahead and entertain the idea that America does. Now, this Scott Ashley of the United Church of God talked about the decline of America and its military. He talked about things such as lack of money for the military and outdated equipment. It's true, a lot of the tanks, the infantry carriers, the artillery, the aircraft, they're like Ronald Reagan era equipment. So the equipment's outdated, soldier morale is bad. A lot of soldiers, are suffering from drug and alcohol abuse, suicide. Of course, morale is low also because of the problems with our veterans in this country not receiving proper care, and so forth. So there is a decline in the military. And Scott Ashley talked about that as part of a sermon in which he talked about the overall decline of America. And America is in decline. But here's what Scott Ashley of the United Church of God and most Christians don't get. So-called American military, so-called USA military is not under American control. The United Church of God correctly states that America's so-called military strength is in decline. Morally, the morale, the equipment. Now you've got women serving in combat. The military's become feminized. It's taking in transgenders. Okay? The military has become weak. It's become feminized. All that is true, but let me tell you something. It's not an American military. The New World Order, international order, controls the so-called American military. So this is another way the military is in decline. Why don't you churches of God talk about this? Why are you afraid to talk about the New World International Order, the New World Globalist Order? Why is that a taboo subject for you? Obama recently stated that our military is designed, the military that we've all known, is now designed and meant to serve globalist interests and not American interests. American interests don't matter anymore. Obama said our military, and I quote, is at the heart of an international order. There is no more American military because there is no more America. What is left of America is only superficial. It is a facade, guys. It is a facade. Our so-called American military, which it is not American, is a tool of the globalists, the New World Order elitists. Our U.S. military has been absorbed and is no longer our own here in the former republic. It is the police force for the New World Order, rich and powerful elitists. Okay, I'm going to try to put this as clearly as possible. United Church of God, listen. There has been a capitulation and surrender of national sovereignty here in America. Our military, along with many other institutions of America, they have been turned over to wicked people. They've been turned over to globalist bullies who have Americans stationed all over the world in different countries. And they're not there to protect those countries or their citizens. They are there as part of a global police force to control them, to enslave them. Our military has been absorbed into a one-world global order system. America's no more, guys. So all this thing that America's military is in decline, what American military? What, a facade? A facade of American military? Our military, listen to what Donald Trump had to say on the campaign trail recently. Donald Trump even said, our military was surrendered. Did you hear that? Our military was surrendered to the false song of globalism. Donald Trump said it. Obama said that our military is not our military. It's not American anymore. Why does the United Church of God and the Christians, for the most part, not understand this? International unions have tied America up, what's left of it. And these unions have brought the republic down. America's not able to control its own affairs anymore because it has been absorbed into the New World globalist order that is being run by many European elites, Zionist elites, bankers, powerful corporations, the Council on Foreign Relations, Club of Rome, the United Nations. I'm sorry, but America is gone. And what's left of it, the facade that remains, will be destroyed very soon. What is left is nothing but a facade. The New World Order globalists are just about done with America. They have been breaking down the world into 10 different unions or regions. Okay, you have the European Union region. They're bringing North America, which is Mexico, the United States and Canada. They're bringing these 3 countries into the North American Union. That's number 2 region. There's actually 10 toes of the beast of Daniel's statue forming. The New World Order has broken up the world into 10 regions. That's Revelation 17. Revelation 18. The 10 toes of the Antichrist New World Order coming together. And our military is being used. What, if you want to call it American military, it's really not, but that military is being used to destroy sovereign nation states, remove borders, and what is left is being brought into these 10 different unions. Do you guys understand that? So when Scott Ashley of United Church of God talks about the decline of American military, let's just say the facade of American military is in decline. The American military is not our military. It really isn't. Outside agents have infiltrated every leadership role in the former republic. Okay? These outside agents control our military, which is being used to destroy the sovereignty of independent nation states. And then they help install puppet rulers that swear allegiance to the European Zionist New World Order. These puppet rulers that we're installing all over the place. Okay? That's what our military's doing. They're not there to protect these countries. Okay? They're not there to spread so-called democracy. They are there to help the New World Order enslave them, these countries. And you wonder why our military, our so-called American military, which it's not, has such low morale. Remember in the alternative media not too long ago, you had American soldiers saying, I refuse to fight on the side of ISIS or Al-Qaeda. And that's what the so-called facade, what's left of American military, is doing. They have been fighting and aiding ISIS and Islamic extremists. Okay? Again, it's not American military. It's a New World Order arm, military arm, working with radical Islam to destroy sovereign nation states, and in the vacuum that remains, they bring into these unions under the control of the New World Order. So when we talk about the decline of the so-called U.S. military, let's stop calling it an American military. See, the mainstream media has programmed us that other countries cannot take care of themselves. And so that is why American troops are spread all over the world. That's hogwash. Our troops are being spread all over the world so that they cannot defend the homeland. The United Nations is taken over. We have foreign troops on American soil, hired mercenaries on American soil. America's gone, guys. And that is why you have this populist, nationalist revolt going on. Donald Trump is riding a wave of populist, nationalist sentiment here in America. Because people are starting to become aware that America is basically gone, and they want their country back. Well, it ain't happening, I'm sorry, because of the sins of America. So yes, whatever remains of the American military, and again, it's not really American, is in decline. It's been feminized. The equipment's outdated. The morale is low. You got women serving in combat roles. They're not meant to be serving in the military. It's disgusting. And that is just the truth, guys. Until next time, be blessed, saints. King Jesus is coming. Oh, hallelujah.